Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hippos on Holiday Card Week. This is day number 5 and the last day, and here's the card that I'm making. So I'm using the same supplies that I've used throughout the week, plus I'm bringing in the Gerda Steiner Designs Pool Piggies stamp set, which was my favorite stamp set of 2017. So I'm using my Tim Holtz Glaze with this patterned paper from the Cardabella Summer Splash paper pad. And I've used this over top of Distress Oxide backgrounds, but I wanted to see what the glaze looked like over top of patterned paper. So I put a coating of that on and then I buffed it with a paper towel, and I'm going to let that dry as I colored the images. So for the Pool Piggies, I'm using R20, R30, and R00, and just coloring their little flesh here. So I saw Kelly from Lawn Fawn use this color combination for pigs and really loved it. So I ordered these colors, and I think it's the perfect piggy colors. So if you're looking for a good combination for any of your pig stamps, I would highly recommend this one. So I'm just going along the edges here and putting in some shadows. I'm using my darkest color, which is actually the R20. So then I'm going to bring in the R30, and then I will blend that with the R00. These little stamps are so cute, and when I saw the Hippos on Holiday stamp set, I instantly knew that I wanted to pair these together and have them floating in a pool. So for the bikini, of course, I had to do a yellow polka dot bikini. So I'm using Y13 and Y11, and I'm just doing two color blending because it is a small part of the image. And then I'm using R85 for the sunglasses and the little ruffling on her bikini. So just one color here because this is extremely tiny, and you just have to use the very tip of your marker so as not to kind of bleed out of the lines. For the inside of the sunglasses, I'm going to use C9 and C7 to make them look black, and then I will put some white gel detailing on those to make them look like they're shiny when I'm doing the final touches on the card. So just going to blend that in with the C7, and then I'm going to fussy cut out the images, and then I'm going to do the white gel detailing now. Actually, I decided to do this because I wanted it to dry before I put glossy accents over top of the sunglasses. And so I'm also adding in her little white polka dots as well. So then I'll fussy cut out those images and we'll move on to putting the card together. So I created a frame using two of the Lawn Fawn stitched rectangle dies, and for some reason I didn't get it properly on my cutting plate, so I just had to trim that up a little bit. I'm using some cardstock from Lawn Fawn, and I'm going to adhere down the piece of paper to the card base. So this is an A2 size card at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So just going to stick that right down. I wanted to use the gray edging because I thought maybe it would look like the surroundings of the pool. Sometimes there's cement around the pool, and so I was hoping that this would kind of give it that look. I will link all the products below in case you're interested in taking a look at some of the stuff, and it also just helps to give a good idea of the exact products I used. So I'm going to cut off the little feet from this little hippo in his party pool float. They're having a party in the pool. So it looks like he's kind of bobbing up and down, and then I'm using the floaties from the Pool Piggies, and I'm also using the beach towel which I'm using as a floaty from the Hippos on Holiday. And I didn't color the top part of that floaty because I knew that the hippo was going to cover it. So I'm just going to lay these down. I think this one is actually supposed to be a towel as well, but they double perfectly as a pool float. as well. So I'm going to adhere the other 3 little images up on foam adhesive just to give them some dimension, trying to figure out where I want to place them, and then I realized that the pink floaty and the yellow floaty were too close together. So I'm just going to move that yellow one down. Thank goodness it hadn't adhered permanently on there, but I am going to add some more glue just to make sure that it doesn't come back up at some other point. So still have a little bit of time to move those around. The rectangle outer portion wasn't adhering as well. I didn't put enough glue, and the glaze, I think, was kind of acting as a barrier to the adhesive. So I decided that I was going to pop up this little guy as well, so he was the same height as the other little friends in the pool. And then I'm just going to stamp out my sentiment using my VersaFine Black Onyx ink. So I'm using Stay Cool. And then I just cut a fishtail banner with that, and I'm going to stick that down underneath the frame. And I'm going to give the little piggy with her sun cap on there a drink of lemonade for while she's floating in the pool. And then I thought it just needed a little something extra, so I used some of the starfish in the Hippos stamp set. Just put 3 on the card just to give a little extra interest. I know there aren't really starfish in a pool, but I was thinking they could be like little toys laying at the bottom of the pool. So I'm just going to finish up with some glossy accents and the card will be done. I hope you've enjoyed this card a day this week, and I will see you soon in the next video. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.